Yo, what's going on, Rockstars? Welcome back to the channel. I'm absolutely thrilled to have you all back here, and I sincerely hope you're all doing well. Right, if you're new here, I go by Samson X. Now, I'd like to wholeheartedly apologise for my absence. Guys, I've just been mad busy, working. Like, this is my new job I've just started, and I'm just trying to get it, man. Just trying to get that cake, trying to get that money. So, that's what I've been doing, really. I just thought to myself, well, you know, I need to sit down and reason, get all my ducks in a row, get all my eggs in a basket, and try and get back on this thing. And I'm not going anywhere, and this YouTube channel is my baby, and I want to grow it. So to those of you that are still sticking around, and those of you that are new, massive salutes to you all, man. Anyway, that's enough talking of bullshit for me. We're going to hop into today's topic. Reasons why people might not respect you. Let's chop this up. Now, in my opinion, and I'm sure most of you can agree with me on this, respect is something that's earned. You can't just go around acting like a dickhead expecting to get respect. Certainly not off me, that's for sure. And I also believe that I feel as if there's nothing you can't accomplish when you've got that respect in your life, you know, from everyone. Whereas on the other hand, if you ain't got no respect, life's just automatically hard for you. It's a given. It goes without saying. So if you're sitting down and just thinking right now, there might be some things that you're doing in your life that could be getting you disrespected, and you might not even know. So without further ado, we're going to cover 7 reasons why people might not respect you. Let's get it. Alright, number 1, you're a liar. You know the type I'm talking about. Oh, I do MMA. I fuck people up. Oh, I lost my virginity at the age of 9. Oh, I've got a Bentley at home. Yeah, you know those types of people. But I'm sure there's been many times you've been standing having a conversation with some dickhead who comes out with bullshit like that. And you're obviously just thinking, yeah, pull the other one. You really fucking expect me to stand here and believe the words that you're saying? Come off it, man. If you're the type to lie to friends, women, people that you've just met, bosses, like, that's obviously, it's not a good look, because there's 2 different types of liars. There's a liar who lies about things that he doesn't have, and there's a liar who maybe lies to get out of trouble. Look, lying will always come back to bite you on the arse, no matter which way, shape or form, any which way you shake it. Lying will always come back to haunt you. So, simple solution, just be honest, man. Cut the bullshit. That's not doing anything for you. Trust me, because I've been there. I've lied about shit in the past that's come back to bite me, and I've regretted it. And I've lied about things, I've lied about my lifestyle as well. And then someone else is gonna call me out on my bullshit in front of someone. Then I'm just there, fucking hot in the face, red in the face, trying to hide my eyes because I was a dickhead. And I don't want that for you. So really, cut the lying. Like I've mentioned before, lying is quite the beta trait, and it's definitely not respectable. So, you know what to do. Alright, number 2, you talk too much. Look, I've got a serious disdain for people who talk too much bullshit, especially when it's about trivial, nonsensical bullshit. Like, there was this one time I was at the gym, right? It was actually one of the last times I was at the gym, because it was just before our second lockdown here in the UK. And I was training legs, it was my leg day, so I was doing some squats, and I bumped into this dude. He's alright, he's a cool dude. I talked to him a few times. He's been to other gyms that I've been to, that's how I've known him over the years. So I said to him, yo, come jump in with me, man, come do squats with me. You can spot me because I'm looking to go heavy today. And he said, yeah man, let's do it. And every time, I shit you not, every time I went to go and do my set, he started talking. Like, every time I put my earphones in means shut the fuck up. That's gym etiquette, if you're with somebody. So yet again, every time I put my earphones in and went to go and do my set, I'm looking in the mirror and he's behind me and I can still see his mouth moving. Like, he's like just gibbing and gabbing and fucking flapping his lips all the time. I had to turn around and give him one death stare, man. You know, if you talk too much, I ain't got no respect for that at all, man. Because it's like I'm listening to a 5-year-old. Like, why are you talking so much? That's a feminine trait. Men don't do that. Talk low, slow, and don't say too much. You wouldn't go spending your money on unnecessary bullshit. So use your words as such as well. Spend your words wisely. Also, I'm not sure if you remember what I said about talking too much can get you into some shit, because talking too much can get you into some shit like you wouldn't even believe. Like, the next thing you know, you could have talked yourself into a sticky situation that you didn't see yourself in when you woke up this morning. And that's real shit. Or another instance of talking too much is you could just talk your way out of pussy. Like, and you wonder why you don't get any respect from women. You just talk your way out of pussy. You should become her girlfriend, her gabbing partner. Or talking too much around women can be dangerous as well, because you could talk your way into some pussy that you didn't want. You could talk your way into some dragon pussy, and then the next thing you know, you've got fucking Smaug fucking flying all around you, going fucking breathing fire in your face because you're just flirting for fun. Guys, don't flirt for fun, man. Trust me, you can get yourself into some situations with some dragon pussy that you didn't even want, man. Because I've very near been there a couple times. Don't do that shit, man. You know, like, there's been times where people ask me, like, or say to me, "Oh, you don't say a lot, do you? Oh, you're quiet, aren't you? Like, what do you want me to do? Start becoming the life and soul of the party?" No, I'll say what the fuck I want, when I want. Don't think just because you say something that I'm gonna start speaking 100 words a minute, because that's a bad boy alpha trait. You don't speak too much. You only speak when you need to speak, because when you do that, people will listen in more because it seems of more importance, like we've discussed before. So really, all that talking, cut that shit, man. Alright, number 3, you complain too fucking much. Now, I ain't got no respect for the negative ninny or the Debbie Downer that's always complaining about some shit. Always got something to say. Always that fucking rainy cloud on my energy, sucking my energy because you never have a good word to say. Always complaining. I ain't got no respect for that. 9 times out of 10, if you keep doing that shit around me, I'll call you out on your bullshit. Damn right. I'll tell you, sack up, crack a smile, be happy. Like, how about be happy that you woke up this morning? Be happy that you woke up in your bed and not a jail cell. Be happy that you went downstairs to some breakfast. Be happy that you have a job to go to and you got money to put in your pocket. Be happy that you have loved ones around you that care for you. I ain't got no respect for complainers. Instead of just complaining about what life has dealt to them, why not flip it around and learn to play the game instead? Don't worry about what cards you were dealt. If you were dealt a bad hand, just learn to play the game instead. Like me personally, I weren't dealt the very best hand in life, but I looked at my hand and I'm learning to play the game. I've learned to play the game and I'm on my way to a winner. Best believe that. Guys, blessings attract blessings and curses attract curses. That's the law of reciprocity for you. You reap what you sow. And if you're always in the best of moods that you can be, you will find that life just tends to not be that hard. Like, this is why I'm preaching to you. Well, I'm not preaching. Well, this is why I advise you to get red pilled. Get in your masculine frame, because it's the best thing that ever happened for me. And every single day, I'm just blessed. I feel good. You feel me? Like, I ain't really got much to complain about. I could do with some more money, that's for sure. But at the same time, I'm happy that I woke up this morning. And I was actually having a conversation with me and my old man. We'd sit down having a talk. And my dad turned to me one day and he said, "You know, Samson, you're just always alright, aren't you? Like, there's nothing ever wrong with you." And I turned to him and said, "Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I am. I'm blessed, man. Because I woke up this morning. I'm just good. I'm happy, like, not over the top. Don't be corny with your happiness, but you know, I'm cool every day because I'm breathing and I'm here. So if that's you right now, flip the script on life, man, and become happy and just stop complaining. Get your head down into your work, and trust me, you'll be a hell of a lot more respected for it. Alright, number 4. You're easy to trigger. Now, if you've been watching enough videos on my channel by now, that you would know that I have I have a disdain for the fucking soy boy who sits on YouTube all day in the comment section, commenting paragraph after paragraph about why he wants to be so correct. I have serious disdain for the soy boy who goes with his mates to protests, protesting something that doesn't even fucking concern him. I have a serious disdain for the soy boy who argues about petty shit and I can't even crack a joke around because he has a meltdown. Look, just because you sit there or stand there and you kick and scream and cry about your feelings doesn't mean you're right. You have an opinion just like me. I don't cry over your opinion, even though I don't agree with it and you're just fucking stupid. But why are you crying over mine? Like, I just got zero respect for someone who's always triggered and always has something to say about some petty bullshit. Now, I'll give you an example of what I mean. Because when I did my door supervisor's course, which is a course you have to take to be in security in the UK, then you get a small piece of plastic saying that I can work into security. When I did that 3.5 years ago, I was on my course with some fucking hipster dickhead, and every time I was in the class, because we was given examples about workplace, I can't even remember what the conversation was I was talking to the tutor about, and I ended up talking about the time when I used to be a barman. And I said, oh yeah, something or other when I used to be a barman. And then he turns around, he pipes up, goes, excuse me, it's bar person. I told him, I said, I'm telling a fucking story here. Fuck off. It goes without saying, I'm sure you'd agree that shit ain't respectable, because you're an annoying, poncy little fuckwit when you can't even let someone finish their story because you're that triggered about something somebody said. Give me a fucking break, man, really? So if you're sitting there wondering why you get no respect, take into account that people have opinions too. People have a difference of opinion too. Don't get so fucking wrapped up in that bullshit. And I'm gonna tie this in with it as well. Just get a hold of your emotions. Like, that's bitch ass. Even when it's shouting, crying over petty bullshit, or just pure straight up anger. Even I had to deal with this. I have dealt with my anger problems for the longest time, and it has taken me forever to try and get them under control. I even struggle a little bit now, I'm not even gonna lie to you, but I'm a hell of a lot better than I used to be. Sometimes I just like walk down the street because I have a pet peeve when people stare at me. Sometimes I'd walk down the street to stare at people to see if they're staring at me, just to start some shit. Like, can you believe that? What kind of stupidness is that, man? I was a dickhead. Like, you feel me? And I'm even having quite a tricky time dealing with it now. But I do try, and I have to harness that anger for something constructive. You know, I just bang out some push-ups, being as the gym's closed right now, or when they are open, I just bang out a gym session. Whenever I get pissed off, I bang out a gym session, or I come on here and I record some shit. Alright, so here's an important thing with anger. Try and get used to using your anger constructively when it really calls for it. Like, say deep down you're scared of confronting somebody and you've never really had to confront anybody before. Tap into your anger. Harness your anger and project it on them as a way of coping with that fear. I'm not saying to straight up hit somebody, but yeah, maybe shout, scream, swear, whatever you need to do to get it out. But 9 times out of 10, you're the fire, and they won't touch the fire again unless they're brain dead. And also, if you're the type to get angry a lot, I had to learn this as well. So it's not just you. As much of a tough guy as you think you are when you get angry, yeah, temporarily you might scare, or the people might cower in the presence of your anger, but eventually they'll come to resent you and disrespect you and see your anger as nothing but pathetic, because that's what it is, and they know that they can control you with your emotions. Does that make sense? Because people will be people, and they just love to fuck with you. They'll keep pressing that button because it's so easy. You see where I'm coming from? Guys, only you can choose your own emotions. No one can choose them for you. And that has taken me years to learn, honestly. That has taken me so long to come to grips with. If you used to get angry all the time like myself, it is probably one of the most trickiest things that you can wrap your head around in your entire life, honestly. But once you wrap your head around that and you can use your anger constructively, boy, you trust me, your life will be better and you'll be much more respected for it. So anything with your emotions, when they're out of control, whether you cry, scream, or you get angry, it's not respectable. But get a hold of your emotions. Alright, number 5. You don't take care of yourself. How do you possibly expect to get any respect when you quite clearly don't respect yourself? You feel me? Or when you're just standing there, all sloppy, fucking dad bod, all overweight, face full of acne, with a neck beard, dressed like a man-child, has an awkward duck walk, and just hair a mess and just stinking. I mean, like I say, I can't respect that because you don't even respect yourself. Right? You quite clearly lack discipline. You quite clearly live by instant gratification because you're overweight. You have acne and you have a really high-pitched voice which indicates to me that you're a fapper. You love junk food because it's all over your Marvel t-shirt. You have no discipline because you can't even be bothered to shave properly. You can't even be bothered to comb your hair. And you can't even be bothered to get dressed presentable to even go to the convenience store. And you've got another thing coming. If you think I'm going to respect you, if that's what you're going on with right now. Because yeah, okay, maybe if I'm introduced to you, I'll make pleasantries because I'm just cool like that. But don't think I'm going to talk to you again or go out of my way to talk to you. Because you, not to sound like a narcissist or anything, but you ain't on my radar. When you go on like that, you're not even on my level. You feel me? I know it sounds bad to say, but you ain't on my level, really. Because if you was, you'd quite clearly take some pride in yourself. You'd be hitting the gym, all strong and shit, man. No homo. Or you'd have your hair combed, you'd have your beard shaved, you'd be dressing like a boss, walking like a pimp. Now that's what I can respect. Guys, please listen, man, for the love of God. Before you expect anyone to respect you, you must first respect yourself. Number 6, you talk the most shit. You all know the person I'm talking about. The one who's just talking the hardest. Talks so solid, like he's gonna do something. Always talking shit behind people's backs. And when it's time for action, he ain't nowhere to be found. His balls ain't nowhere to be found. Now I've had instances in the past where someone's had beef with me, and when I see them, they're around some people, lots of people. Now they want to start dead-eyeing me and start pointing and start talking to his friends like that, like he's gonna do something. But when I catch him, all on his ones, one-to-one, man-to-man, he can't even fucking look me in the eyes. What kind of fucking low-down, bitch-ass, beta male, cuckoldry, spineless bullshit is that, man? I mean, that is some spineless whimpery. My little baby niece has more of a spine than you. And she's not even 1 yet. In fact, I wouldn't even mess with that little girl, man. You let her catch you in the face with one, you'll know about it, man. That little girl's got some hands on her. Yeah, if you're the kind of man to talk shit behind someone's back, but when they come to your face, you're all smiling, or you go quiet, you're not even a man. You don't even have a cock. You have a pussy. Because you're not one. You're not even a man. You're not a boy. You're a male. You're a creature. And because men do not do that shit. Like I've always stressed before, the alpha bad boy does not start fights. However, when it comes to confrontation, you best know he's on it. And he will put you right the fuck in your place. And when you can't even handle your business like a man, I can't respect that. It's impossible. Nobody can respect that. I don't even know how your wife can look you in the eyes, man. She must be taking you for a fucking ride. So if you want to up your respect, even with your enemies, man up and handle your business like a man. Because to be honest with you, even if someone's got beef with me and they want to come to me man to man, I still might dislike them, but hey, I might even have one little speck of respect for you for actually coming to me man to man, and talking. Or at least trying to square up and get these hands, you feel me? Most importantly, you'll have respect of others when you handle your business like a man, you feel? Alright, finally number 7, you're a nice guy. Now, if you've been on my channel long enough, you've probably seen my video all about the nice guy. But if you haven't, I'll leave it right above here so you can check it out after you finish watching this. It's impossible for me to respect the nice guy because you want to try and be nice to me for what? Did you want something? Like, would you want? Huh? Why not just come out and say what it is that you want? You're running deception. Don't run deception because I ain't got time to dick around with that bullshit. I ain't got time for indirect fucking favors, man. Come out and tell me what it is that you want. I might be inclined to give it you even more if you just straight up tell me. But this is especially proven even more pathetic when you try and do this shit to women trying to get in their favor. This is what's known as a simp. They can either be referred to as a nice guy, a white knight, or a Captain Save-A-Ho. It's basically a male, because again, they're not men or boys, they're fucking creatures. So a simp is a male who puts women on a pedestal, trying to lick their ass just to try and get them to date him. They'll do things like give excessive compliments, give excessive gifts. Like I've told you before, it makes her pussy dry because it's way too much pressure. And I've also told you this one before, if you're doing things like paying for porn and paying for her OnlyFans, you know exactly what you can do. Yeah, remember like I said, like the clear and obvious difference between the alpha and the beta, that the beta is a nice guy because he wants something, whereas the alpha is a kind man because he's good within he's kind within his heart. And he always does something for somebody, not expecting something in return. If he wants something, he'll go out and get it or just straight up ask for it. If you don't ask, you don't get. Always remember that. In even more serious cases, if you don't chase, you don't get. You don't get shit in this world if you don't go out and chase it. We are lions. We spot our prey, stalk it, and then we chase it. And then we catch it and we kill it. You feel me? We ain't got time for this nice guy incognito favor bullshit. So if you're a nice guy and you feel you're not getting respect, that's exactly why. Stop being so nice, man. Sack up and chase some shit instead. So if you're a nice guy and you feel like you're not getting any respect, that's exactly why. Sack up and go and get your shit, man. Don't ask for it. Don't do all this incognito bullshit. Go and get it, man. Go get him, Tiger. You feel me? And there you have it, guys. There's been 7 signs that people might not respect you. Guys, I sincerely hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, scroll down below and hit subscribe because I'm going to be coming out with videos at least twice a week. Also, get down in the comments, give me any questions, suggestions for what you might want to see next. If you enjoyed today's video, share it with your friends and family. Also, don't forget to hit like on the video. That's really going to help me out when you do that. And don't forget to ding the notification bell so you never miss a new video from me. Alright, now that's it for me for now, and until next time, hang loose.